YouTubers, how you doing? Wow. What we got here is my 2016 December purchase, a Champion generator. It's the 453650 model. I use this thing to build my house, so for about 6 months straight, December, January, February, right up through till about May, it ran almost every day, and sometimes all day and into the evening, because this is the power. The idiot contractor didn't want to hook up temp. So anyways, I bet you this thing's got at least 1,000 hours on it. All I've done is change the oil. We actually had a power outage here the other night, a couple hours, and I said, oh damn, I want to watch TV. I cranked up the generator, ran it, no problem. But I did notice that there was a small oil spot in the trailer where I store this bad boy. And what I found out was that the oil was leaking from somewhere in here down this way. And so on investigating, all I had to do was take a little whatever millimeter socket this is, 10, and just give them all a twist. These bottom two were actually loose, just out and out loose. You could have done them with your fingers. These two were semi-snug. So I snugged it all down, cleaned everything up, and I think that'll fix it. Now, I have not been using any stabilizer or anything like that in the gas. I run it maybe once a month, every couple of weeks, 3-4 weeks. I'm running it just to start it up. I'm keeping minimal gas in it so that there's not a lot of gas, and so I'm not worried about the gas getting old and stale in the tank. The carb maybe, but like I said, I've been running it enough that it works just fine. I gotta tell you, overall I'm very satisfied with this generator. Let's see, I think it's a 100-216. It's got the 224cc motor. See, you own them for a while, you start getting little scratches, bings and bangs, you don't even know where they came from. But it's a 2400cc. This is a nice model. Those people in Texas would love this generator because not only does it make 110, but this bad boy will make 240. You just got to buy the right plug and a splitter or whatever. And then of course it says it's RV ready, but 4500's a little small to be trying to run a big friggin' Winnebago. But yeah, it all cleaned up nice. Where's my paper towel? Well, I see some more grease, so I'll have to get a paper towel. It's coming down the runners here. But this bad boy's right. And that oil leak wasn't there when I changed the oil just last week. Like I said, this thing, minimum of every 100 hours, probably about every 70 hours, once a week, it got an oil change, need it or not. And of course, if you've been watching my videos, you know the drywall people smoked the first one. They overloaded it, blew the voltage regulator. And so this is the generator number 2. Tractor Supply was nice enough to do an out-and-out exchange, which is against their policy. Thank you to them. And this bad boy has been a good running machine. I actually thought I'd get rid of it when the house was built. Why do I need a generator? But I think I've lost power now twice since I've moved in. Storms, different reasons. And it's nice to have. It's just nice to be able to say, okay, I'll run a cord and power up the TV. I'm not sitting in the dark. So anyways, that's how I diagnosed and fixed the oil leak on my Champion generator. Other than that, this has been a smooth running machine. Eventually I've got to get a spark plug on it. A new spark plug. I don't know why, just thinking that it should be some maintenance item. But like I said, this bad boy's right. And I've actually seen a few 4000s. This one's replaced. It looks like the 4000, and I think this is a better unit. I just think it's a better unit. Maybe a little less caging on the top, but that 4500 surge makes a difference when you're doing your volts times amps equals watts, and then you do the times 3 for the startup. And you can easily hit 45 on just about anything. So this has been a nice unit. It handles the load. And if you're going to be running a lot of bullshit, I'm actually using this. It's one of those, this one's a Generac, but Champion, they all make them. Whatever this plug number is, L14. An L14 is what it says here, I guess. And it breaks me down to 2 separate 120 circuits. And the nice thing about this is, if you're doing it with this, you're pulling off of both sides of your generator. Most people probably don't know, but when you're plugging into 110, you're only using half the coils. The other half are just there balancing and free floating, basically. But when you go for 240, you need 2 separate 120 juices. That's when your generator, both sides of the magnet or the coil or whatever the hell you want to call it, start working. And with this, you draw on both sides, and then you can determine your power load to balance how hard your generator has to work. It's like trying to lift something with 1 arm or 2 arms. 2 arms is easier. And by using this cable, I think I'm actually making the longevity of my generator. I think it'll just last longer. Okay, well, I gotta go. And so far, only once have I actually tripped one of these breakers. So, all in all, it's been a good unit. I'm well satisfied. They're on sale again, man. I think I overpaid by about 50 bucks because I needed it. I paid the full $329, but you can get them right now, $378 or $278. What a deal. Okay, well listen, that's the video. This thing just runs. I have no complaints about this generator at all. It runs, it puts out nice power. Hell, I've been using it for everything from computers, cell phones, chop saws, skill saws, air compressors. I don't care, it seems to do just fine. Okay, that's the vid.